All right, hey you guys. I'm basically just going to give you a quick tutorial on how to get some data and things from, say, the viral video. So here I have is like the Psy Gundam style video, as you can see, the one that has like 2 billion hits, as you can see over here. So if you want to get some information from almost any video, if you go to like the more section, like the one that I have over here, and you click down, you can see there's like a little statistics button. So if you click on statistics, which I'm going to click it again, click on that, you can see, and you want to keep it on the word cumulative, okay? So what you can see is that like since this, I guess, probably started in 2012 because this is January, so this must be 2012. So since January, or since 2012, this has been sort of the rate of growth of this Gundam style video, and you can see clearly it's exponential here, and maybe it picked up, maybe it slowed down here, but then maybe it's picking up again. It's sort of not very clear. So it's really hard because there's like a billion hits over here, so it's sort of hard to say what actually the data points are because we need to zoom down. But unfortunately in YouTube it's really hard to zoom down. You can't see more than what they show you. Even if you click on daily, that might help, but it's not enough information. What we can see is that there's some spikes going on here. But anyways, cumulative is really the one that we want. So the question becomes like, how can you represent this in graphs and data? So let's just say I have some sort of made up data over here. I'm just going to go to Excel. So I'm just going to go to new workbook and say, for example, I type days over here and I type views over here. So let's say day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. And in day 1, let's just say we have 30 views, or no, let's say we have 10 views. In day 2, let's say we have 33 views. Day 3, let's just say we have like 92 views. In day 4, let's just say we have 275 views, and in day 5, let's just keep it for 4 days just to keep it nice and simple. Okay, so how do you represent this on the graph? So what I do is I go to charts, and then I click on scatter. Actually, no, before you do that, highlight these two tables. So highlight them right there, then go to scatter, and then basically smooth mark scatter plot, so something like this. So what we can see here is that so it automatically creates a plot for me. So what we can see here is on the x-axis is actually the number of days, and on the y-axis is actually the number of views, and it sort of looks like that exponential growth that we can see. I'm going to delete this thing over here. So you know what, I'm going to change this a little bit. Instead of making a line scatter, I'm just put the dots over there. So the next question becomes, how do we sort of get an equation that goes through all of them? So what we can do is, if you click on one of the dots, you'll see that they're highlighted. And if you right-click it, you go to Add Trend Line. See that Add Trend Line over there? So just click that. So once you click Add Trend Line, we know that this sort of looks like an exponential curve. See, if we put linear, it sort of draws a linear line through it. We don't want a linear line. What we want is something exponential. So when I click exponential, it sort of tries to fit it with an exponential line. The next thing is, how do we get the equation? So if you go to Options and you click Display Equation on Chart, you see sort of an equation pop up right over there. And that's really it. So once you do that, you click OK, and you get that equation. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to increase the font on that. So let's just make that, let's make that 20. Okay, so that is the equation. So in other words, the y is the, so that's the equation. So 3 point whatever e to the something. Okay. Now, we would expect remember, this was our initial value, and we would expect that to be 10. But this is a computer; it has different ways of figuring it out. So instead of 10, it gives us 3.14. But you can say in your presentation that you approximated that it starts at 10. It's up to you. You define it however you want to. And that's basically it. So that's how you get sort of an equation from this line. Let me just go back to the email that you sent and see if that's exactly what you want me to say. I hope your weekend's going great, but we don't understand how to do it. We have graphs in the videos, but we don't know how to plug in the information into the equation. Could you help us? Well, what I'll do is I'll send you this video, and if you have more questions, let me know. Okay? All right, so that's it for now.